This AirPods scam is running rampant across local marketplace sites like Facebook Marketplace and Gumtree, selling counterfeit products as originals to unsuspecting victims. It's getting more difficult to believe in anything you see online, so how can you avoid getting scammed buying new tech? I own a pair of these fake AirPods I purchased from AliExpress for a previous video on knockoff Apple products. But what I didn't realize at the time was the sheer volume of these being sold as genuine Apple headphones to unsuspecting victims. With Facebook being one of the largest platforms on the internet, it's the most convenient way to buy items nearby, or sell something and have it seen by a large audience. What differs it from sites like eBay and Amazon is that there's no middleman checking and processing the payments. You pay in cash or by bank transfer, so all sales are final. Because there's no money-back guarantee, there's no consequences for scammers who can make any number of fake accounts. So Facebook has become a haven for people trying to rip you off. I assume scammers largely target tech because it's a trending topic. Lots of people are looking to buy the newest thing and want it at a discount. And when I say it's a scam, I don't mean it's overpriced because there's plenty of that anywhere. By scam, I mean someone's trying to mislead you with a counterfeit product or steal your money. Oh my, I've never seen so many fake listings and scams than on Facebook Marketplace. The most common at the moment is certainly counterfeit AirPod Maxes. Look up a pair of these in any major city and there's just hundreds of listings. Like this guy. Genuine AirPod Max, got for my birthday, warranty expired. He's already got Beats and doesn't need it. But this same guy has another listing with the same photos saying it's a replica. Or how about this one with a blurry photo of a tower of boxes? Just look how thin these boxes are. There's no way headphones will fit in them. And we don't spell colour like that in Australia. The use of American English instead of British English is another thing you don't see much of here. And looking at the profile confirms it's an international account running loads of similar scams. This box just says Max. Max what? Maximum rip-off? Maybe you don't want Max headphones. Maybe you want Swace Greys. Just make sure you have room for them, unlike this poor chap that's selling theirs because they're moving house and don't have room for these giant headphones. These fakes can be really hard to tell apart from the originals, and while not everyone will fall for them, if they didn't work, they wouldn't be running these scams. And they not only look alike, but connect in the same way and show up as having a real serial number and Apple warranty. At that point, you might think, who cares if it's a fake if it's cheap and looks the same? After all, it's a pair of headphones. And you might have a point, but if you're really wanting the fake ones, you wouldn't pay over $300 more than what they sell for in China. If you're knowingly buying a fake, then you knew what you're getting into. But these sellers aren't selling them as fakes, but real genuine Apple ones. Sometimes just looking at the seller's profile makes it obvious, such as only having just created the account, having no photos, no friends, or being located in another country. But on the other hand, just because someone's account looks legitimate doesn't mean it is. Many accounts get hacked and taken over to run scams just like these. With real accounts, the listing looks more legitimate. Looking at the AirPods themselves, there are a few differences between the fake and real ones. On the packaging, the fake AirPod Maxes seem to get the font slightly off. But unless you know exactly what a real box looks like, this can be hard to spot. So instead, look for any misspelt words or sentences that don't make sense. So another sign of a fake is the build quality of the box. If I pull up on the middle section, it comes apart, revealing a cardboard frame beneath. Something you wouldn't get with the original packaging, as Apple heavily glues in the internals of the box to prevent anyone from seeing the brown cardboard. On the headphones themselves, you'll find that most fakes will have plastic ear cups, whereas the real ones are aluminium. The button and volume knob also feel flimsy and cheap on my unit. The rest of the device otherwise looks and feels like it could be a real pair of Apple headphones. There's a lightning port, an Apple logo, and the correct device info under each ear cup. The ear cup's even magnetically attached, just like the originals. If you haven't held the real headphones, these would most likely fool you. But the ultimate giveaway is the way they sound. This is where they totally fall apart, and it's not the drivers that sound bad, it's the amplifier or software that bass boosts these headphones so they are unbearable above 6% volume. At the end of the day, it's a risk not worth taking. The fakes have gotten so close to the original you just can't tell the difference in a photo, especially when a scammer could just use someone else's photos and a receipt of the real genuine product. The only true way to tell is if you're holding them. No one is going to sell a brand new item that they no longer want when places like Apple have a 14-day change of mind return period. If they're selling a dodgy product, how will they take it when you show up, assess the product, and then refuse to buy it? This same scam is also seen with iPhones, Samsung Galaxy devices, and loads of other new tech. So if you're buying something brand new, buy it from a retailer or direct from the company, not some guy on Facebook who lives in another country and claims he got one as a gift, but didn't want it, so he's selling it for $500 less than retail. And of course, don't bank transfer anyone money that you don't want to risk losing. And on that note, this has been a Hugh Jeffries video. If you like what you saw, consider subscribing and check out the playlist for tech that's not what it seems. If you're looking for any used devices, be sure to check out my online store, link for which is down in the description. That's all for this video, and I'll catch you guys next time.